this video tutorial is for you if you're a complete beginner. If you have been trading for a while and you want to increase your win rate, this video is equally for you. So what I want you to do is to make sure that you watch the video to the end to be able to understand what I'm saying. Okay, so what I'm going to show you in this video is actually how to increase your win rate when it comes to trading crypto. All right, how to increase your win rate, how to always be, majority of the time, be positive or have a winning trade. Now, for this to work for you, number one thing you need, whether you're a beginner or you have been trading for a while, number one thing you need is patience. All right. So what it simply means is you want to always wait for setup. You want to always wait for confluences, for your confirmations to play out. You don't just FOMO into a trade because you have seen somebody sharing a PNL with a 50x or a 100x leverage. Okay, you don't want to miss out, so you just jump into it, and then when the market starts retracing, you get caught up and you begin to feel so bad. All right, so in this video tutorial, I'm going to first show you how to pick a token that you're going to trade. That's a lot of questions I've been getting recently. How do I know the token to trade in a day? How do I know the token to do that? So I just want to show you first how I pick the token, and then I will show you an indicator that you will use as a complete beginner to be able to detect whether the market is going up, going down, or consolidating, and know when to take your trades. All right, so with that being said, if you are new to the channel, you're most welcome. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell to be the first to be notified whenever we publish new videos like this. And if you're an old user, you're most welcome. All right, and if you want to learn more, you want to take advantage of all of our free signals and all of that, the link to join my Telegram community will be in the video description, or you can check out my bio for more details. Now, if you are new in the space of crypto trading and all of that, and you really want to succeed, you need a trusted exchange, a platform that you can be buying and selling your crypto asset, and we recommend Bybit. Okay, so the link to all of the exchanges, trusted exchanges that we recommend, will be in the video description. Get an account, sign up for an account, verify your account, make a deposit, and get access to all of the welcome bonuses that the Bybit exchange offers. Now, if you go download the app on your Play Store or your App Store, make sure that you use digital where it says referral. Okay, use digital there and you are good to go. Okay, so with that being said, if I go to my browser right here, guys, the first thing we want to do is which token do we trade today? We come into the market today, which token are we going to trade? So the first thing I want to do is here on Bybit exchange, I want to go to market. Whatever I'm doing on the web version, you can do it on the app. All right, but if you don't understand and you want me to do a separate tutorial using the mobile app, then you need to let me know in the comment section. All right, so once we click on market, it opens up this way. The next thing I want to do is to scroll down here. As you can see here, it gives me details on the spot market. Right, since we are not trading spot, we are trading derivatives. I'll go to derivative. Derivative is the same thing as futures trading. Okay, so those of you who confuse it, right, futures trading is part of derivative trading. Right, so we go to derivatives, and these are the tokens that are currently trading. Right now, you can see the top gainers, right? We have 𝗘𝗍𝗃 is up by 19%. We have, 𝗘𝗍𝗃𝗵, all right, is up by 13%. We have 𝗘𝗅 that is up by 9% and all of that. Now, if I want to see more tokens on this gainers list, what do? I'll go to where it says USDT Perpetual, since that's what I trade. Okay, if it is inverse perpetual, click on it. If it is inverse future, USDC Perpetual, anyone, just click on it. But we are using the USDT Perpetual, so click on it, and then here where it says 24 hours change, if I click on it the first time, it gives me the top gainers, right? So the list that I have right here are all top gainers in the market. We have Drift, we have all of these tokens right here. These are all top gainers. Even Hamster Combat is equally among the top gainers, right? Then if I go again and click on that 24 hours change again, it gives me top losers, and I can see that Fatcoin is part of the top losers. Yesterday, Fatcoin was on the gainers list, and today, Fatcoin is already down by 36%. All right, this is how we look for tokens that we trade. Now, another thing you need to understand, then if I click on it one last time again, now it gives me access to tokens that have been ranked according to their market cap and all of that, BTC and the rest. Okay, and some of them are my favorite token, as you can see right here, and the rest. All right, so let's go to the top gainers. One thing you need to note, why I say you have to be patient, is that this token that is on the top gainer right now, okay, could be on the top loser the next minute, the next hour, or the next 24 hours. Right? Nothing goes up forever in this space. all right, and then nothing goes down forever in this space. So what you are basically doing is, first you want to look at the tokens that are trending, okay, the tokens that are on the top gainers, and then whatever it is, let's say we want to trade narrow it, okay. So if I go back to Bybit, here on Bybit too, I can equally do that, right? If I go to search for my token, all right, and I click on this option and this thing pops up, the next thing I want to do here, I can click on the 24 hours change too. You see that it gives me narrow it right here. So if I go ahead and click on narrow it, it's going to pull up the chart for that token for us, right? So this is the chart for narrow it, and currently I'm looking at this token on the 5 minutes time frame. I have a setup here that I use, all right? You can see that on the 5 minutes time frame, the first time my RSI gave me overbought level right there was around this area, and you can see this market actually dipped. Let's say we even took a trade with this current candle, all right, you can see that that candle dropped by over 4%. If you are scalping this market, that actually makes sense, all right. Now that narrow it has been selling off, we can look at it and do our analysis, okay, do analysis. We can look at the 4 hours time frame, look at higher time frame, and see where this token is likely to reject back, okay, where this token is likely to reject back. If you trade price action, you will understand that support and resistance actually plays a key role on your chart, right? So you want to always look at those areas that the market has used as support before. Now, because the market is going up, we are looking for a resistance level where this market will eventually start, actually returning back, okay? So we can look at this on the 4 hours time frame. So there could be a possible rejection around this area, and we want to just monitor that and see how it plays out, and then take our trades, okay? So if that be the case, if narrow, let's say in the next few hours, actually start dumping, you can get a 10-20% dump from this market going forward, all right? The same thing applies if you are going to trade the 𝗖𝗿𝘆𝗽, the 𝗘𝘅𝗰𝗵, all of these other tokens that you see here, and they equally have a potential moving up. For instance, I see 𝗕𝗅𝗃 on the top gainers right here. 𝗕𝗅𝗃 is up by 3% plus already. So if I go ahead and look at it, yeah, I see more opportunity to the upside on 𝗕𝗅𝗃 right here, right? This is the 4 hours time frame. I see more opportunity on 𝗕𝗅𝗃 right here. So right here, I can say, oh, 𝗕𝗅𝗃 is breaking out of this trend. Go ahead and take a trend line around that area. Yeah, 𝗕𝗅𝗃 is breaking out of that trend. So if we go to like the 1 hour time frame, we can see a clearer picture. We can go ahead and even adjust that trend line up there that way. Okay, so if we adjust that trend line, you see that 𝗕𝗅𝗃 is breaking out, right? So this way, there is a high chance or the high probability that this trade could actually give us a nice move to that up right there. Okay, so even if I put my TP around this area, guys, all right, even if I put my TP around this area with a stop loss maybe slightly below that zone there, okay, I can still TP around this area, right? Because there's a high possibility that market could reject from here, all right? So you need to pay attention to that level and then hold the remaining trade to continue to go up, okay? To set my stop loss, I need to go to like maybe the 15 minutes time frame, and yeah, this is about a 7% stop loss, which is a bit high, all right? This is about 7% stop loss, which is a bit high. So we can deal with that, just set it below that trend line right there, and let's see how the 𝗕𝗅𝗃 trade will be able to play out. Okay, now the indicator that I use, if I go to my trading view right here, this is the indicator that I use to detect, all right? You can use this on the 5 minutes time frame, you can use it on the 15 minutes time frame to detect when the market will go up and when it will go down, all right? So whenever we have two lines here, okay, the tiny line and the thicker line, so whenever the tiny one crosses above this, you see the candles will change to, green, and then whenever it crosses below the thicker line, you see it will change to red. Okay, so right there, if you have taken a trade, maybe you would have actually made some profit here and then this way as well. So in this case, I'll go ahead and select that 𝗕𝗅𝗃 trade, and let's see what we have on 𝗕𝗅𝗃. Let me just show you how to use this indicator. Though I've made a step-by-step video guide on how to use the indicator already, right? I've made a video guide on how to use this indicator already. So go and see that video. I'll leave the link to the video in the video description. Go and see that video and see how best you can use it. All right. So this is 𝗕𝗅𝗃, and you can see right here that this indicator, okay, the tiny line is about crossing above the thicker line. It's crossing already, right? So this gives me an opportunity to enter this trade, and we're sitting at this previous resistance, which will eventually become a support level. So one thing I'll be looking at is if I take a trade right here with what this indicator is saying. Let's say I enter a trade at current market price. Okay, well, my stop loss, will I be able to put my stop loss below this area? Now, one thing you want to look at is the stop loss percentage, right? That's 12%. So if you are doing a 10x leverage, you could actually get stopped at right here. All right, so if you don't get a possible entry, right, if you cannot use this high stop loss, one thing you want to wait for is gradually wait to see if this market will climb above this $23 level, 23 cent level rather, and then be able to enter a trade. Okay, but what I can see on my trend line here is a go, and this trade is already moving in my favor, right? This is a go, so I just use these different confirmations. So this trade can go for me, can work for me, right? And I'll be targeting that level up there at 24 cent, and then maybe 25, and then we'll continue to take it up that way. All right, so the indicator and the setup and everything, I've made a video, step-by-step video on how to use this indicator. So I'm going to leave the link to that indicator to the video in the video description. So go and see the video if you want to know how to use this particular indicator, right? So in a case of buying, this is what I look at for. I go to the top gainers, okay? I look at for tokens right here that are actually moving up, like Drift that has been up by 2% already. 2% already. I can equally look at Drift and see if I can take a trade on Drift as well, because I see a high chance of this going up and the rest, right? And once it gets to a resistance level, I'm looking at that market or that particular asset pulling back, all right? So I can be trading the pullback if I want to, all right? So that's it, and that's basically all you need every day to be doing, right? You come in here, if it is the top losers you want to use, and I go ahead and click on this again, you can see 𝗕𝗃𝘀𝘁 has actually been dumping like mad. So if I click on 𝗕𝗃𝘀𝘁 right now, let's go and see what is currently ongoing. Guys, look at this, okay? Look at this massive dump right there. So if you have taken this trade right here, that would have been, a good trade. So you can see RSI up there, and then we just had to sell up that way. So let's look at the higher time frame and see what 𝗕𝗃𝘀𝘁 is doing. Okay, so 𝗕𝗃𝘀𝘁, let's do daily. All right, 𝗕𝗃𝘀𝘁 has even gone below what was listed. So right now, guys, maybe we'll just be looking for some candle pattern rejections and all of that to be able to take a trade right there. So there's no trade. I'm not going to take any trade right now. I'm not looking for long on 𝗕𝗃𝘀𝘁. Okay, but it will amaze you that yesterday with this candle right here, 𝗕𝗃𝘀𝘁 was actually among the top gainers, and now it is dumping up mad. All right, so what I'm simply saying is that you look at those tokens that are already on the top gainers, and what you want to look at for, where is the possible resistance on the higher time frame where this token is likely to reject from, right? Once they reject from that level, you want to start looking for a sell. You can go to time frames like the 1 hour time frame, the 15 minutes time frame, and start looking for a sell around that area, okay, with your stop loss slightly above the previous high, and then you'll be able to get a good trade. Then when the trade is, top gainers, just like I showed you with 𝗕𝗏 that is just gaining momentum right now, okay, or 𝗃 or any of this one, you want to look at, for instance, 𝗘𝗅𝗰𝗵𝗆 just moved up by over 15%. There's a possibility that 𝗃 could get to 15% or even 20% or 50% today alone, right? There's a possibility that 𝗕𝗏 too could get up to maybe 20-30% today alone before it starts retracing back, right? Which is why I actually took that trade on 𝗕𝗏. So that's what you want to be looking at every day. And if you want to learn technical analysis, you want to learn how to analyze the market, how to spot at this resistance and support level, well, you can join our physical or online classes and actually learn how to do this the right way. All right, we have a pre-recorded course already that teaches you everything about technical analysis, or you can actually enroll for our one-on-one training, or if you're in the city of Abuja, you can join us at the office and come and learn how to trade crypto. That is it for this video. If you have gained value from the video, guys, smash that like button. All right, give it a thumbs up. If there's anything you don't understand, use the comment section. Once again, join us on Telegram. Take advantage of all the free signals we share every day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.